is formed, according to Pandit Deendayalji also, it is formed on the basis, or the main cause is a goal before them, an ideal. For ourselves, it is completely a spiritual goal before us. And I can't say that Russia has not been developed accordingly, or China how it was developed. They have got their own goals. Each and every nation has got their own goals. Vivekananda has explained it very well. For England, it is politics. France, trade, England, it is trade. France, it is politics. In that way, he has developed, he has explained it. For ourselves, for our nation, it is a spiritual goal. The welfare of all, and in short, if it is being sold. So that's why I quote that Atharva Veda's mantra also. Our main purpose is that. But when we are talking about this England, it is trade, or France, it is politics, or something like that. That's why Swami Vivekananda said, renunciation and service are the national ideals of this nation. If you want to strengthen this nation, strengthen her in those channels, and rest will take care of itself. Renunciation and service. It is an explanation of the word which I have already said. Bhadra Vichanda, it is the explanation of that only. Renunciation, Tyaga and Seva. Tyaga and Seva are same. It is only same. The application part of Tyaga is Seva. That is what Swamiji said. If you want to strengthen it in there, in those channels, and rest will take care of itself. So, if you want to strengthen this nation, you have to strengthen yourself with these basic ideals and values, renunciation and service. So, as far as Russia and China, in the Chinese concept also, you see, in the later on period, some sort of spiritual transformation has happened to them, but on the basis of China, I am not a China specialist. Here so many experts are there, Gopuma Swarar is here, so many persons are here, they can explain much better than me. But whatever it may, whatever all thoughts, if at all some noble thoughts are there in China, it is in a suspended animation form because of this communism now. It is in a suspended animation format there. What all great thoughts, spiritual thoughts, it may be there, it was there, but it is in a suspended animation. You know better than me what is the meaning of suspended animation. It can never come out. So that is the condition now, and that is because of the present regime, present dispensation, the communist is there. Russia also became a imperialist form of nation, and it declined, and it itself was divided into 16 or 17 parts and all. So that basic thought is not working there. That is the main thing. Many nations are not existing now. Where is Greece? Where is Egypt? Where is Rome? So उन्होंने पूछा है ना, इकबाल has asked it very well. Junan, Misr, Roma, सब मिट गए जहाँ से. Why? One reason, the people who are there were not able to continue with that popular will which they were created, were not able to do. Another thing, the reason which was behind the formation of those nations was being fulfilled. If it was fulfilled, it is not necessarily just like a twig or a ripe leaf. It is fallen. That's it. So that's it. Another thing, the secular concept, secularism, and this religion as such, we can't say that. Word may be a construct of theirs, but this secularism concept has been developed in the Christian world, and that is against the hegemony of Marpapa, Pope's Vacha. Tyranny. That is why I, from Encyclopedia Science, I have explained that. Encyclopedia Science is explaining it clearly.
An anthropologist from North Carolina, American University, has defined it religiously neutral.
Yes. So many such new things, political terms have came into existence. Politically correct is also a new term. Be politically correct, so that you may not talk about Hindutva. Talking about Hindutva is not politically correct. And survival of the fittest is totally materialistic thought. But our concept, Bharatiya concept, is a spiritual concept. why you are here? That's a question. You have to survive alone. That is Darwin's concept of this materialist concept or biblical concept. I am not blaming even Darwin only. It is a biblical concept. God himself has said that the fishes of the sea, fowl in the sky, cattle in the earth, everything is for you. Go, eat, drink and be merry. Who said? It has been said by the God himself after creating Adam and Hawa. And only condition was don't eat knowledge. Knowledge is a shatru for you, always. Knowledge. Here if you are not attaining knowledge, you will be punished. Every person should go after knowledge. But there, if at all you are getting the fruit of knowledge, you will be expelled from the paradise. So, but before that he gave the direction that go, eat, drink and be merry. This Eden Tota, Eden garden has been produced for you, made for you. Fishes of the sea, fowl of the sky and the cattle of the earth, and the whole earth is for you. So in that way, if you have to catch the fish in the sea, you have to rise up early. And you may not inform the neighbor about which is there, Chagara is there in sea. It is not to be informed. You have to go because you have to survive. Fittest alone will survive. There are a lot of explanation and additions or constructs in related to the fitness. Fitness means what? Not only the physical health. This type of cunning nature is also a fittest nature. You have to be. You have to pull back the person who was running before you. You have to hit back them, throw him away and go fast, because fittest alone will survive. There is a big struggle for existence. That's going on there. But our concept is entirely different. See, a person who is, how we are thinking, parasparam bhavayantaha. Arjuna is asking, I didn't go much into Gita. Arjuna is asking, what is Shreyas? How we can attain the ultimate Aishwarya, Shreyas. Bhagavan is saying that, parasparam bhavayantaha Shreya paramavapsyatha. You have to live in an interdependent style. You have to cooperate with your neighbors. You have to give what you have to them. And in that interdependent manner, dharmic manner, that is being interpreted as dharmic manner also. That can be interpreted in English as interdependent manner also. Interdependence is the closest term to dharma in that way. Bhagavan used to say that is the basic concept. There are a lot of examples. Sangachatvam samvadadvam. Survival of the fittest nahi hai. You have to go along with. If some weak persons are there, put him on his shoulder. It is your work to make them all run with you. You have to go along. There is no paradise attained you alone. You can't enter into a paradise without a dog even. What is the concept behind Mahaprasthana? Dog which was accompanying Pandavas, Dharmaputra was not ready to enter the paradise or heaven, whatever it may. Why? The dog should also be given the permission. So in that whole, the concept is that in that way only we have to. Tukaram, when he was taking some roti with the ghee, somewhere he got a bhiksha and he was sitting. And suddenly a dog came and snatched this bread from him, the roti from him, and started running. Tukaram is running after it. Some person thought that he is trying to catch that dog. Hey, leave it, dog has touched it. Why you are running after? No. He is not using this ghee. I am running after him to give this ghee. So this is the concept. So this is survival of the fittest and the Bharatiya Paraspara Bhavayanta concept. Social contract theory is also like that only. Whether our family has been formed according to a social contract theory, can you make a family on the basis of social contract? In that way you can't create an after also. See, Deendayalji used to explain it in this way that a 45-year-old man 40-year-old lady from another nation and 14-year-old boy from another country and 10-year-old girl from another country, from different countries, and put them in a house, well constructed, well maintained, well decorated house, and ask them to live there for 2 years. Will it transform into a kutumba, family? So our Rashtra concept is entirely, totally based on this kutumba concept or family concept, parivar concept. It is not a social contract. That's why I said family is being developed spiritually only, organically only. So it is entirely different in that way. This Islamic Brotherhood itself is acting, working against Islam first. Not even Hindu. Where is Islamic Brotherhood here in Bharat? Who all are being killed in Pakistan? Shias are fighting against the Sunnis. They are attacking Kurds. They are trying to. All these firqis are striking each other, attacking each other, try to eliminate them all. As far as Christian community is concerned, someone are trying, and mutually they are trying to stealing the other lambs, stealing of the lambs. So in no way it is a brotherhood and universal brotherhood. It is all a lip service only. It's all entirely. But okay, we can't see a coherent nature in Hindu community nowadays. But actually it was there. But because of the lack of discussions, deliberations or churning exercise to create the Indian knowledge tradition anew, it is not happening for the last 700, 800 years, I would like to say. It is a long due. As far as intellectual in Indian knowledge tradition is concerned, it's an overdue. Still it is existing. It is to be activated by our through these type of activities, through these type of workers. We have to come together and recreate or reconceptualize the Indian knowledge tradition in a new manner, which is palatable for the young generation of these times. It is nowhere in Islamic or in Christian community they can't say this, because their basic concept is not at all spiritual. It is only materialistic. It has been developed in that way only. That's it. So that's why they are saying they are not trying for the welfare of the whole universe. They are trying to build a peculiar situation or nation or a concept comprising of the people who are following them, their principle only. Their religion only, not even religion. Shias are thinking that Shia principle, Sunnis are thinking Sunni principle, Ahmadiyas are thinking Ahmadiyya principle, Catholics are thinking Catholic, Protestants are thinking no way, this Catholic madness is not going to work good, ours is the correct thing. So this stealing of lamb or killing the lambs is going on there. It is nowhere a comparison with our great Hindu knowledge tradition. But of course, yes, I said that it is a long overdue, that our Indian knowledge tradition has not been reconceptualized. It has not been discussed properly, elaborated properly. Not as new smriti has been formed. Even our Jyotisha has not been clearly, discussed or created anew. That is why Vishu and Konnapu has no relation with nowadays. No relation. Konnapu is coming 1 month earlier or afterwards. It's coming. But Kerala has got a great responsibility in that count, because it has been created or re-discussed by our person from Kerala, this Jyotisha. So, many things are to be done. That's the philosophical part I try to say. Okay, namaskar.